And that is Duran Duran with none other than Hungry Like a Wolf. I am James Keller-Ball. This is the Out and About show on Radio Verulam. I am now joined with Sumaya Jamil and Megan Wansio from St Albans Girls' School. Hello, girls.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, thanks.
Good, thank you.
And what are you here to talk to me about?
We're here to talk about what we're doing on the Dragon's Apprentice scheme.
The Dragon's Apprentice scheme. It sounds very daunting. What is the Dragon's Apprentice scheme?
It's a challenge that's run in Hertfordshire where lots of different schools within St Albans and Hertfordshire will come together and we'll try and raise money for charity, and we're aiming to raise over £1,000 and we're given £100 at the beginning.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So you gotta, let me just do some quick maths. You multiply your £100 by 10? Am I right?
Yeah, that's right.
Woo! You can tell I didn't do maths at A level, that's for sure. And so, what you're in a team, is that correct?
Yeah, Team Evolve.
Team Evolve, good name. Yeah, very nice. And how many of you are in your team?
There's 6 of us, excluding our dragon,
and our
Stuart
charity.
Falconer. And then there's a lot of people from our charity who are also who we consider part of our team.
So your dragon helps you make your money grow.
Yeah.
And then your charity is who receives your money.
Yep, that's right.
Our charity is the Volunteer Centre in St Albans, and they're a really supportive charity, and they always help us in our meetings and try and be as supportive as possible.
Oh, that's excellent.
Yeah.
And so, girls, I don't want to reveal your grand plan, but how on earth are you planning on making £100 turn into £1,000?
Well, on the 1st of December, our first event is a bake-off. So people can bake a cake at home, and there are lots of categories which are Christmas themed, and then they bring their cake and they're judged.
Yeah.
So,
and they're judged by Louisa Zisman and a panel of other celebrity guests.
Woo!
such as Tonya Buxton as well.
Who's on My Greek Kitchen on Sky. And Chris and Wes, who are the winners of Got to Dance.
So they're
Awesome.
coming just to support and entertain.
So if the Bake Off may turn into a dance off with those guys there.
Who knows?
But Louisa is, of course, the lady who was on The Apprentice from St Albans.
Yeah, that's right.
So she's in, and she had the Dixie cupcakery. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
So there's some serious judging going on.
Yeah.
So listeners of St Albans and West Herts, make sure you don't bring your sort of back of the cupboard recipes. We want some top creme de la creme cakes on offer for Samaya and Megan. And so how long have you been doing this Dragon's Apprentice? Have you been doing it long?
We started in September and then we'll finish in January. So we've had a couple of months.
So only 3 months. So we had to think of ideas quite quickly.
And how are things going?
It's going
well,
good,
yeah.
and we have quite a few more events that are coming up, such as the Christmas market on the 30th of this month.
Yeah.
So that's quite exciting as well, to raise money.
And what are you doing at the Christmas market?
We have a stall, and then we can sell. Well, we're selling Christmas-themed things such as homemade cards, wooden placards, which are personalised, and bits like that.
Everything that you'd want at a Christmas fair.
Everything you could want.
You've tailored your product perfectly for the St Albans Christmas market. Very well done. And so surely, is this taking up a lot of your time? Aren't you supposed to be revising for your exams?
Well, it is really interesting, and it's a really good way to gain new experience and make new contacts, and we are learning a lot from it as well, and it's a really worthwhile experience.
What's the best thing about the Dragon's Apprentice scheme if you were to sell it to another school or your peers?
I think it's that you realise how easy it is to make money, especially if you're doing it for a charity, and how willing a lot of the local businesses are to sort of... I mean, we've been so lucky. Places have donated so many things for prizes for our bake-off and stuff. They've been so generous. So it's just been a really nice experience.
Oh, that's so nice to hear that you're being supported by the local community.
We have.
But you must not forget that you are benefiting the community as well, because you're making money for charity. So well done to you, and well done for doing things away from your studies to help benefit the community. Excellent.
We really like our charity because they don't really receive much funding apart from the public and donations. So we feel that our contribution would be really worthwhile for them to have new projects and expand the volunteer centre.
Oh, that's what a lovely way to end before we play a quick song. We're gonna play some Robbie Williams, and then we'll be back to get some more details about the Dragon's Apprentice. Okay?
Thank you.
Great.
Cool.
You're gonna meet some strangers. Say my name and I'll be there for you.
And there we have Robbie Williams with Go Gentle. So I'm joined in the studio with Sumaya Jamil and Megan One-CEO from Stags, who are talking about their participation in the Dragon's Apprentice. So girls, we've just been talking about what you're getting up to, and you said you are raising money for the volunteer centre. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh, sorry. Was that correct?
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't turn your mics up, obviously. And tell us, what is the volunteer centre, so people know where your money's going?
Well, the volunteer centre helps youths and adults to carry out volunteering opportunities in their local area and to gain experience, and also help the local community as well. And yeah, really.
So it's all for a good
Yeah, it's all for a good cause.
Yeah,
a
it's
good
really
cause.
nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. And you mentioned that you've got an event coming on to kickstart your
Yep.
raising of money, which is a cake competition, a bake-off,
Yep, a Xmas bake-off.
a Christmas bakes. Getting my words muddled. A Christmas cake bake-off.
Yep.
And how do people, if they want to enter a cake, how do they go about doing that?
Well, we have application forms which they can get on our website, which is www.teamevolve.org.uk.
Great.
So they can enter like that and then fill out which category they want to enter their cake into.
Ooh, can you tell me what categories people can
Yeah,
compete
we
in?
can.
We have the Christmas themed cupcakes category. There's also cakes, gingerbread people, pastries, cake pops, and all sorts. And also there's a junior category as well.
For 16 and under.
Yeah.
Who gets to eat the cakes?
Well, you can choose if you would like your cake to be sold in the bake sale afterwards, or you can take it home with you.
Yeah,
so
if you
either
love
you
your
can
creation.
keep your cake and then eat it at home.
I have a sneaky suspicion you are all going to be filling up on cake.
Well,
And when is this event?
it's on the 1st of December at Marlborough Science Academy.
Yeah,
Between 11:30 and 4 o'clock.
marvellous, great. So if you want to enter, go to www.teamevolve.org.uk.
Also, you don't have to enter to come and visit our event. There's lots of other activities for children as well and everybody. And there'll be a lot of businesses there that will be promoting their own goods as well. So if there's any businesses that would like to promote on our event, they can feel free to contact us.
Please, how do they do
Yeah.
that? How do they contact you?
Via our website, there will be an email address that
Excellent.
they can contact.
And also on our leaflets, there's phone numbers and email addresses on there.
Yeah.
which they can-
Excellent. Do you have a Twitter account?
We do. We're our Twitter account is @Team Evolve 2013.
And our Facebook is Team Evolve as well.
Marvellous, fab. And are there any other schools involved in this, or is it just Stags?
No, there are lots of other schools, and we're all sort of competing to raise the most money and come up with the most innovative ideas. Other schools such as Loreto, St Columbus.
Townsend.
Competition is rife throughout
Yeah.
St Albans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very competitive.
Very good, excellent. Well, girls, that's all we've got time for today. But thank you so much for coming and talking to us.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
You're more than welcome, and we wish you the best of luck with your raising of money.
Thanks.
We hope that you
Thank you very
reach your target. So
Thank
that's
you.
Sumaya, Jamil, and Megan 1CO from Stags. Thank you very much, girls.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.